Ladies and gentlemen, the beat goes on.
Turn it up.
What you're about to hear may cause your speakers to explode.
Grant's Rock Warehouse is keeping it real in the feed.
Get ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome to Grant's Rock Warehouse, and I'd like to welcome Rand Kelly and Davey Cretin to the show tonight. Tonight, we're going to take a look at Manfred Mann's Earth Band. We're going to look at the years 1972 to 1973. Just trying to turn you on to stuff here in the warehouse. Please leave a comment. Please subscribe. Let's get started. Cretin and Kelly. All right.
Piling on the power chords and pure pandemonium. Grant's Rock Warehouse.
First of all, I don't know if it's legal to have Cretin and Kelly on one show. I'm not sure if this has been done yet. I hope we don't get banned. I mean, Rand's okay by himself, Cretin's okay by himself, but when these two are together, it makes me concerned.
Pandemonium.
Anyway, and normally we don't let Rand out of his cage on a live show, but tonight we are. So look out, because you never know what's going to happen. Anyway, let's look in the chat. Well, first of all, I want to welcome these gentlemen, Mr. Cretin and Mr. Kelly. Nice to see you, gentlemen. We are looking at Manfred Mann's Earth Band, 1972 to 1973. So we're looking at 4 albums. The whole goal of this program is to turn you on to Manfred Mann's Earth Band. I want to congratulate Mr. Kelly on coming up with this topic, because he is just fit to be tied about Manfred Mann's Earth Band. Let's look here. Wait a minute. I'm afraid we're going to have feedback issues, of course. Echo cancellation, so we don't. See what's happening in the chat. My God, Al's here. Steven's here. Bobo's here. Is Ken here? Oh, God, here we go. Wait a minute, what are you talking about? Grant, you're about 50 years too late to turn me on to MMBE. Are you having a stroke, Marlon? What is MMBE?
Manfred Mann's Earth Band.
I don't know what he's talking about. I thought those were call letters for like a radio station. I don't know what he's doing.
MMBE.
Look at and Johnny Metal just popping in for a second just to say, hey, and then he leaves. I don't know what he's up to. God only knows. He's probably.
Oh man, I haven't talked to him in ages.
Johnny Metal's probably got to go. He's probably going to go whittle some wood or something. God knows what he's doing. Wait a minute. Steven's excited. Hello, Grant. Fuck yeah, excited to listen to the CDs I got in. Well, bless your heart, Steven. Try to contain yourself and do not make a mess. We do not have the budget here to clean up anything. So. Slogan's making an appearance. He must have just woke up. Mr. Metal. Webb's here, of course.
Hey, Webb.
Ken White, ladies and gentlemen, from Cleveland. Ken, God darn it. I know.
I started with that album, Ken. 73.
All right, hold on. This is my show, Rand. Calm down. Ken. Now, we could have used you last night on the WMMS show. I'm not sure why you couldn't make it, but D Rocker filled in for you pretty well, but I could have used your help. Not sure why you were dissing me on that show. Oh, wait. Oh, good. Brian's here. Thank God. Wow. Thank God we can talk about Manfred Mann now. Can't believe you didn't know Do I? Marlon, don't you have grandkids to watch? Or maybe a saxophone lesson to go attend? Look at Marlon. I think Grant is on the bottle. What bottle? Or needs his glasses? I probably need my glasses. Ken, I know you said that before. I'm just giving you shit.
My glasses for sure.
You should be, Ken. Wait a minute. What time is it? 8:12. Ken, you should be so in tune with the Warehouse that you should just know what's going on. You shouldn't need a notification. Manfred Mann's Earth Band isn't as... Marlon, have I not done prog on this show? Oh, my God. Marlon, I'm just surprised Marlon even showed up tonight. I don't know what prog stands for. I don't. I have no idea. Anyway, but these two gentlemen do. Mr. Cretin and, of course, Rand Kelly. Let's get started. We're talking about Manfred Mann's Earth Band 1972. We're starting out with this album. There's been some question of whether this was 1972. But anyway, Manfred Mann's Earth Band was a British progressive rock band, I guess, 1971 by Manfred Mann. Now, if anybody knows about Manfred Mann, he originally wanted to be a jazz musician. But, in the 60s, man, he went pop and everything. So we had Manfred Mann, which was a great 60s pop group. You have to admit, Doo-Wah Diddy, Mighty Quinn, there was some fantastic stuff done by the Manfred Mann Band. I love that stuff. After that, he did start out and formed a band called Chapter 3. What is that noise?
Rand's keyboards, maybe?
I hear something weird. This is why we don't do this live, kids. Because
All my stuff's turned off except for that light right there.
okay. I'm here for Rand and Davey. Thank God you're not here for me.
Marlon.
Hello again, everyone. I appreciate you, Ken, most of all. Anyway, dissatisfied with Chapter 3's limited success, Manfred Mann formed the Earth Band. We're going to talk about these 4 albums from here. We're just trying to turn you on to stuff. I'm going to throw it over to Rand Kelly first and then Cretin. Well, unless Cretin's got some stats he wants to throw out.
I have a lot of stats.
Let's throw it out to Cretin, and then we'll go to Rand.
I got
and then
no
we'll circle
stats.
around. He has no stats.
All I have is memories and feelings.
This show will be ran off of Rand's feelings. So let's go with Cretin first to set us up.
This album came out January 24th, 1972 in America. It was recorded in 1971. It came out on the Polydor label in the States, and in the UK.
Right.
In England, it came out February 18th, so it came out here first. Recorded at Maximum Sound Studios and IBC Studios in London. 41 and a half minutes long, produced by Manfred Mann, Dave Hadfield, and David McKay, so 2 Davids, men with great first names. You have 10 tracks, 5 cover songs, and 5 original songs here. The lineup, surprisingly, because I'm sort of new to this band, I know the hits from later on in the 70s, but I am new to the beginning of their catalog. So they had a very consistent lineup, and I'm only going to go through it once because it's the same on all 4 albums. Manfred Mann on piano, Hammond organ, Mini Moog synth, backing vocals, and lead vocals on the last 2 songs on LP number 1. Mick Rogers, who's a really good guitar player, wow, and he sings lead vocals. Colin Pattenden on bass guitar, and Chris Slade on drums. And everyone might remember him from AC/DC in the late 80s, early 90s. And he's a journeyman drummer, really good drummer. You have a lot of female backing vocals on this album. One of my favorite websites, Prog Archives, gives this a 3.09 out of 5, saying it's good but not essential. On the charts, it hit number 138 in America, stayed on the charts for 6 weeks, peaked March 18th. In Norway, oddly enough, this is a platinum album. That's the only certification. 3 singles lifted from here. Living Without You hit number 69 in America. Please, Mrs. Henry, which is a Bob Dylan cover. And there's a Bob Dylan cover on all of the first 4 Manfred Mann albums. Hit number 108, so it was bubbling under. Also bubbling under on the US Billboard Hot 100 singles, I'm Up and I'm Leaving hit 112. The LP did better in America than it did in the UK. Stylistically, I think it's a mishmash of styles and genres. And Mick Rogers' vocals remind me, they resemble a mix of Ray Davies and Dave Davies from the Kinks in certain spots. All of a sudden, I'll say, wow, this reminds me of the Kinks vocally. So that's basically the background info on the album without going into individual tracks.
Oh, sorry. Pay attention, Grant. Excellent, Cretin. I'm going to throw it over to Rand. We're just going to try to mix it up. Rand, Kelly, what's your thoughts on this record? Because I think we talked about this before, and I don't think this is one of those Manfred Mann albums that you were quite so taken with.
Well, I listened to it pretty much half the day today, and I went to the VA and I listened to it in the truck. It's better than I once thought, I would have to say. Oh, shit. And here's the cover. It's a weird cover, like in between buildings.
It's kind of psychedelic. It could be very psychedelic.
That's the back cover. They could have used this for the cover. But anyways, it's a good start. I started with the fourth album, so it's different for me. I got into this much later, and I had the LP, but I don't have it now. But the CD is okay. You pick favorite tracks or whatever, you can. I like California Coastline because I was born on the California coastline, Eureka, California, which is why I'm wearing California Republic t-shirt right now. But anyways, I think the song Prayer is phenomenal. This is really good. And the rest of it's just kind of, for me, okay. I think everything he said about Mick Rogers is absolutely true. Sometimes he kind of reminds me of David Byron from Uriah Heep if he doesn't get too high, especially around Solar Fire. He sounds a lot like it. And we get to that later, of course. But I love his playing and I love his singing. And I'm a big Mick Rogers fan.
All right, cool.
Sloth is cool. Sloth is an instrumental that shows off Manfred on his mini Moog. He was getting into it. It's funny. I saw a review. I think it was a Circus magazine, and it said that Manfred Mann knows just enough on the mini Moog to get himself into trouble.
Me too.
But yeah, it's okay. I don't hate it.
Brian McFadden's weighing in. It's not Emerson, Lake and Palmer, Love Beach. Go with the flow. 100%.
No, but that's another thing too. Pete was doing that show called, and he still does. What is it? And I know you've been on it, Grant. This is one of those. What is it?
I've been on it.
They're not really prog, and they're not really pop, and they're not really just rock. They're kind of like a blend of those three styles. I love them. I think they're awesome.
All right, I'm going to throw it over to Cretin. What's your thoughts on this record, Cretin?
I think it's good, even though it's very jumbled. There's a lot of psychedelia on here because it was recorded in 1971. And then there's a bit of almost southern rock or swampy blues rock. The first track, California Coastline, reminded me of almost a cousin song to Creedence Clearwater Revival. You've got those female gospel backing vocals on a lot of the tracks, and that brings it sort of into the gospel or southern rock realm to me. And then you've got these cool instrumentals. Now, regarding Manfred Mann, he's a great keyboard player, but he plays more for the song. He's less show-offy than Rick Wakeman and Keith Emerson, definitely. But he's a great keyboard player. And he's very subtle at times, and at other times, all of a sudden, he'll break into a really cool mini Moog solo.
Yeah,
but I like this album. I think it's a good.
I like this album quite a bit too.
I think it's a good debut.
I think that this is probably a lost prog masterpiece. I mean, you've got soul influences on it. It's kind of rootsy. It's funky. It's moody. It's not your typical prog record. It's a little bit different. If you want something that sounds like Yes, this isn't Yes. I think for a first outing, I think this shows a lot of potential. I would probably rate this. Hey, I might piss off some people, but I would probably give this a 7 out of 10. Anybody else want to give a rating out of this while we're doing this?
I have 7.5.
7.5, Rand?
I don't know. I'll give it a 7.
Damn it, Rand, you know. Go ahead.
I'll give it a 7. I don't like Captain Bobby Stout. That song just turns me off. Like
I say I don't mind it.
Yeah.
I'm not
that's
really.
another thing too. They do a lot of covers. There's a lot of covers on this album. They didn't write that many tunes on this
Half
album.
and half, 5 and 5.
Half and half. I think it's good. I like it. Now, I'm not going to take everybody's score tonight because I'm really. It's just too much for me tonight. Some nights I can do it. Sometimes I can't. We'll just talk about it. Webb's coming in with a 7.5.
There you go.
Marlon, who doesn't like anything, comes up to 6.2.
That's generous for Marlon.
Yeah, it is. I expect he'd give it a 5 or a 4 or something. Let's see what else. Math is hard. Well, I could do it. If you want me to do it, I can do it. But I'm not going to do it on this one. Okay, I'm ready now. I could do it. God damn it, people.
Who are these people?
I'm trying to look if anybody else is giving the scores.
Good.
All right, so I'm going to go that this is probably a 6.5 or a 7. Webb's coming in. He's in a time machine, ladies and gentlemen, and he's
jumping ahead.
He's jumping ahead because he's got to get out there to mow that yard. He's going with an 8.25, and I haven't even asked him for it. Bless his little heart. All right. Well, I guess I'll write it down now. 8.25. All right. Can't help it. People just cannot stay within their lanes. All right, the next album we are going to talk about is Glorified, Magnified, 1972, second album released September 29th, 1972. I say that this, when I listen to this, it sounds a little bit heavier. It's more of that transitional progressive rock style. You don't have any, when I listen to this, there's not very many soul vibes here. It's more pretty much progressive rock to
Hard
me.
rock.
Or hard rock in my monkey brain. I'm going to throw it over to Cretin. Cretin, go ahead. Give us your thoughts on this, and
Okay.
you know how we do it. Just go. And people, if you want to chime in and give me your scores out of 10, I'll take them. So anyway, go ahead, Davey Cretin.
Recorded in the same studio, a little over 38 minutes long. The Philips label in the UK again, Polydor in the US. This time produced by Manfred Mann, Dave Hadfield, and track 9, which is a cover of Bob Dylan's It's All Over Now, Baby Blue. That was co-produced by Tom McGuinness. 10 tracks again, but here only 2 cover songs, 8 originals on this album. Same band lineup, the art design, because Rand was showing off the cover and the back cover for the first album. Once again, it's the Bloomsbury Group who did the art design. This album charted nowhere. So the first one charted in America, this charted nowhere. Prague Archives gives it a 3.06 out of 5. Again, saying it's good but not essential. 2 singles released. The first track, Meet, was released in the UK November 10th, 1972, and It's All Over Now, Baby Blue in the US February of 73. I think that's a really good cover of the Bob Dylan song. It's got these chiming acoustic guitars. It's very catchy. It's different from the rest of the album. A lot of the songs that Manfred Mann wrote on here sound similar. They have like a similar musical theme. So to me, Meet and One Way Glass, I'm Gonna Have You All, Our Friend George, they all sound the same. It's sort of like he's trying to do a thematic or conceptual record on the music alone. These songs have certain touchstones that sound very familiar to me. And I don't really think this is too much in the prog realm. It's more hard rock, and it's early hard rock for 1972. I think it's a good record. I just don't think it's as good as the first one to me. Even though there's way less soul and way less psychedelia, like you said, Grant, I'm going to give this one a 7.
7, gotcha.
And I really like the first track, Meet. It's got this shuffle beat, the drums. It starts off almost like it's going to go into Ballroom Blitz by The Sweet. and then you get this weird duck call sound. And that song just makes me want to dance and move around. I've been doing this odd dance around the house every time I listen to Meat for the last week. So it's a good track. There's other really good songs. The last track is an instrumental, and it's a showcase for Manfred Mann's organ work and his mini Moog work. And he comes off almost like a Keith Emerson Jr. in that song. And Chris Slade has some nice drum work underneath Manfred Mann's playing. That's the title track, Glorified Magnified, coming in at 4 minutes, 40 seconds. And that's the last track on the album.
Fantastic. Dancing. Christina's a big fan of dancing. So she's all over the fact that you're dancing. You don't have to do it right now, though. So anyway, so what did you give that, a 7?
Yes, a 7 for this album.
Okay. What am I going to give it? What did I write down? Let me look. I gave this, I wasn't quite as impressed with this record as the debut. I gave this a 6.5. It's all right. A little bit, it's that sophomore album slump.
That was my original score. Then I upped it half a point.
It's because you're a damn professional.
Because I love Meat so much.
Because you love meat.
Meat is awesome.
And Uncle Meat.
And Uncle Meat, we need Uncle Meat on here. All right.
He's a good egg.
He is a good egg. Rand Kelly, what's your thoughts on this record?
Yeah, I disagree with you guys. I think it's a step up and it's way better. And it's
well, we'll just ban you from the channel.
Meat
Okay.
is prog. Look Around is kick ass. I love that.
All right.
I don't like really I'm Gonna Have You All because I don't think it's a great chorus. But Our Friend George is, oh my God.
10. All right.
Amazing tune. And I think the title cut, Glorified Magnified, is really great too. But I like Meat the best. I think the weird notes that they play after the first verse really tell you a lot about this band and where they're going to head. This is a prog album at a time when that term didn't exist.
Oh, shit. I didn't even have the graphic up like a freaking professional here.
Yeah, I will say one thing, though. I have the LP of this, and I can't go get it right now because I'm locked in. But the original LP, all that white is actually black.
Well, on the UK version, it's white.
I don't know why they changed it like that. Oh, really? Well, I have the US version.
In the United States, we'd love to use more ink. That's my theory.
I think it's on Polydor Records, if I'm not mistaken.
It is.
In the US, yes.
Oh, I can see it right there. It says Polydor.
100%. I know. I wrote that on there.
But you put the British cover on there, okay, or the CD cover.
Well, I would assume this is a British band, so I would have to go with the British album.
Yeah, that's great.
Well, Manfred Mann is South African, actually.
Yeah, we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, wait a minute.
I'm
Ken White.
This a 7.5.
7.5. All right, let me write that down. Wow, you're a complicated crew. Ladies, hold on. Ken White, who's from Cleveland, who I missed on last night's show, who's here tonight. Solar Flare is their best, followed by Nightingales and Bombers, in my honest opinion.
But it's not followed by Nightingales and Bombers. It's followed by The Good Earth.
You're wrong,
He's saying
Ken.
in his ranking.
Oh, I get it. Okay. It depends on how you use the word followed. Got you.
Ooh, here we have Brian McFadden weighing in on Marlon. Marlon stopped buying cassettes in the year 2000, 26 years ago. I did not know that's when he quit buying cassettes. Huh. Wrapped up like the Rascal. Yes! I love Rascals.
Can you mute me for about one half a second?
God, I'd love to.
Go like this when you mute me.
Oh, you're muted.
I don't know why.
He's saying,
imagine why, but
hey, woman, go make me some dinner. Wait a minute. I was trying to help. Wait a minute. Let's see what he says now. Can you hear me?
You there, Rand?
I can't. Honey, I am hungry. I want some dinner. I want some Jack Daniels.
I need more of this. She can't hear me. She can't hear me.
Oh, God almighty. Fantastic.
It's a train wreck already.
Train wreck. All right, we got 2 more records to cover. We're at the half-hour mark, so we're good. Let's tally up what we've got, and what we have now is a 7.68. I will round it up to a 7.7 for this second album.
Someone's knocking at the door.
Revved up like a douche. Captain Morgan. He wants some meat. He does. God, this is a mess. We are.
I can't figure if
Yeah,
there's
hey,
a
Ma,
don't
meatloaf. What's that movie from where he's going, hey, Ma, I want meatloaf? What's that from, Brian? I forget. Did you just belch, Rand?
Oh, I thought I was muted.
No, I heard it. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
I can't tell if meat is an anti-meat song or sarcastically saying it, because if you listen to the lyrics, it kind of could go either way.
All right, Step Brothers,
Oh,
where he's on the couch and he goes, hey, Ma, meatloaf. That's fantastic.
I love that movie.
Wait a minute. Brian says it was Wedding Crashers.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I don't know. Well, let's keep it going. So anyway, we've got a 7 point. We're going to go with a 7.7 for Glorified, Magnified. Thank you, everybody, for weighing in. We're just here trying to turn you on to stuff. The next record we're going to look at is Solar Flare.
No, it's Messin.
Messin.
Messin is the third.
And it's fire, not flare.
Well, oh, for God's sakes.
There it is.
Messin's the third one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Discogs is screwing with me then.
Discogs is all wrong a lot. I think they're user-driven. They're like Wiki. You can't trust them.
You know what? In my notes, Solar Flare's the next one.
Fire.
Oh, well, whatever.
Hey, listen, I got to step
Okay,
out.
Messin. All right, calm down, everybody. Don't have an accident because I don't have a staff to clean shit up. Messin was.
Go ahead and mute me again. I got to step out. I'll be back.
God. Oh, God, help me. This is why we don't do these shows.
Well,
This is everybody who's watching this live. I apologize. You just saw Rand in his flannels, and he's muting because he has to go do. I'm assuming something's irrigated, or maybe he has to upload a sample to his Mellotron. I'm not sure what he's doing, but he left and got up during a live broadcast here in the warehouse. Now, I will say this, based because we're just friends here, everyone, and I do appreciate the support. You would never see Cretin get up in the middle of a broadcast and say, you know what? I'll be right back. But we have Rand Kelly, who is the prog father, comes and goes whenever he wants, uploads Mellotron files, drains his lizard. I don't know what he's up to. He left the show. Taxi. You would never see Cretin doing this because Davey Cretin is a professional.
Because I have reams of notes to get through.
He has reams of notes. So what I am going to do is send it over to Cretin to fill in the dead air that Rand left. Davey Cretin, go ahead. Go ahead. Give us the intro. Go ahead. Talk about Messin. You know what just go ahead. Just do your thing.
Third album is called Messin, but in the States, here in America, it was called Get Your Rocks Off, named after their third consecutive Bob Dylan cover song. 41 minutes, a little over 41 minutes for this record. This is a label change in the UK. It's on Vertigo in the UK. Once again, Polydor in America. 5 covers, 3 originals, if you add all the songs together. Produced solely this time by Manfred Mann. No female backing vocals on the second record, but they are back on the third record, so the ladies are back. Now, this is only 7 songs, and they swapped out a song on the American version because Manfred Mann covered a song by an Australian soul band called Chain, and the song is called Black and Blue, and it's about slavery, actually. So they thought it might be it might upset some people in America in the Bible Belt down south. So they took off Black and Blue and they replaced it with a John Prine cover called Pretty Good in America. Now, on this album, this did hit the charts in America for 2 weeks. Peaked at number 196 in America, June 30th of 1973. Prague Archives gives this one a 3.2 out of 5, saying it's good, once again, but not essential. 2 singles off here. Get Your Rocks Off came out April 73 in the UK, and Mardi Gras Day came out June of 73 in the US. You got a bunch of different background vocalists on here. The sleeve concept is by Peter Hignett, and the sleeve illustration is by a different Peter Goodfellow. Now, I do want to point out that there's a song called Buddha on here, and there is a musical segment for about 6 seconds, and Triumph totally stole that for Rock and Roll Machine, for their song Rock and Roll Machine. When the music revs up, bow, now, 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 bow, now, 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 totally used by Triumph. It's an obvious lift.
Well,
and I should have told Grant to play this, but
I should have played it. Damn it.
Anyone who knows that song, like Sydney probably knows Rock and Roll Machine. If he knows Buddha from this album, total rip. Triumph ripped off Manfred Mann's Earth Band. So
wait
I
a
wanted
minute.
to point
Sydney's
that
correcting you. He said that's from Speed King before that.
It's a similar vibe.
It's similar, but I don't know if it's quite the same vibe, Sydney.
Now, in the song Pretty Good, you've got hand claps that punctuate this upbeat John Prine cover song and moves it along at a brisk pace, and it's an infectious rocker. There's the New York accent coming out again, rocker. I think it's a really good track.
Rocker?
Rocker.
Come on, Cretin. Let your freak flag fly. Let
now the first track, Messin, is a 10-minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, hold on, Cretin.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you've ever seen Cretin doing his thing, you cannot stop him. He is like a machine. If you interrupt him,
stopping, and the Cretins from
he'll
hopping.
just keep going. Do it in your New York accent. Come on, let's hear it.
I'm going to go back to my song discussion. The first track, Messin, is written by former Manfred Mann member and Manfred Mann Chapter 3 member Mike Hugg, Hugg, double G. And this is about man messing up the planet. So it's an ecological song. It's a mid-tempo, groove-laden, hard-rocking song. You got the female gospel-type backing vocals back. And Colin Pattenden on the bass guitar shines on this song. Messin is a great proggy. That's right for you, Rand. It's a proggy 10-minute opening track. Buddha's 7 minutes. That's another proggy track. Then you get the more mellow on side 1. It closes with Cloudy Eyes, which is an instrumental. And it's haunting. It's a piano, guitar, mid-pace groover, some nice organ work. A very cool song. So side 1 is definitely prog. And this is when the band, to me, started coming more into their own. And then side 2, you get the shorter songs. And there's still great playing throughout the record. And once again, they cover a Dr. John song, which I didn't mention. 2 records in a row where they do Dr. John songs. Bob Dylan cover I told you about. So I think this is another really good record, and it points the direction that they're about to go in. And I'm going to give this one an 8. A solid 8.
Well, we're getting better. All right, Rand, what's your thoughts on Messin from 1973? And you're muted. Wait a minute. Maybe I muted you. Now you're unmuted.
Okay, so in America, this album came out as a different album called Get Your Rocks Off. 1973.
Wow. Totally different cover.
I know, it's very
horrible album cover. The other cover is better.
The whole thing, if you look at it, it's all upside down. This is the mirror point. It goes this way and it goes this way. But anyways, Get Your Rocks Off, which was a Bob Dylan song. They decided to call the album Get Your Rocks Off. Came with a gatefold. I don't know if Messin did or not. This could be the same as Messin as far as I know. But and the back has a kind of nice art. But here's the weird part. He was naming the tracks, the track listing is different than Messin. Side one is Messin. Then you got Pretty Good. Is that the John Prine cover?
Yes. And then Sad
Then you
Joy.
got Sad Joy, yeah. And then you turn it over and you got Get Your Rocks Off, Buddha, Cloudy Eyes, which is my favorite on here, and Mardi Gras Day. Is that kind of the same running order?
It's different from the UK, but you got the order exactly correct.
Yeah,
But
well,
it's
that's
the
what I'm
same
talking-
record, though, just a different
The
order.
cover is bizarre. I remember seeing that on an 8-track when I was buying. I didn't even buy it. I thought the cover looked stupid. But yeah, I like this album a lot. I also have the CD, if you're wondering. But I think Cloudy Eyes is the best because Mick Rogers gets to harmonize with himself on the guitar. It's just fantastic.
All
But
right,
I also
cool.
like the cut Messin. It's good. I give this an 8.5.
8.5,
Nice.
ladies and gentlemen. What did I put in my notes? Messin. I scored it a little lower. I think that the rhythm section on here, I think the band sounds fantastic. You have a lot of complex passages on here, you know, a lot of tempo changes, the mood changes, lots of cool riffs. But I don't think the material is quite up to what came before. So I'm going to give it a 6.5.
Wow.
How many covers are on here? 2?
Yes, 2 covers.
I
No,
don't
5
know.
covers.
Oh,
If
that
you add
makes-
both track listings together from the UK and the US, 5 covers, 3 originals.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it's all right. I don't know. It just didn't hit me like the other songs, the other albums. According to Sydney, it's a 10. All right, we got that.
Well, I'm reserving my 10 for something else.
Bobo's going with an 8.
I would like to say real quick that I had
Go
more
ahead.
experience with Get Your Rocks Off for 30 years, and I didn't even know Messin existed. So I got that much later. So it wasn't real. I didn't know about the song Black and Blue. Is that a cover?
Yes, it is, by the Australian band Chain.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We couldn't forget about Chain.
And Polydor left it off of the American release because they didn't want the lyrics about slavery.
Precisely.
Okay.
All right, Christina's coming in with an 8. Excellent.
Just like me.
Sydney's going, I like every song. I give it a 10. Yes, I got your score already.
Cool.
I should have hosted this so these guys could get better ratings. I'm not sure what the hell that means.
I don't know.
What does that mean?
He's funny, though.
With the sea.
He's not funny. I'm not sure what that means. Sydney, it is, because I can throw your ass off here in a second. Illegal smile. Not sure. Stronger ratings from who?
I think he was talking about me and Davey.
I'm not sure what you're talking about. Means your rating is too low. Oh, he corrected himself. Don't get me worked up like Logan does.
He's just giving you shit the way you do to me.
I'm just going to be quiet. All right, so let's see what we've got.
Wait. Oh, well, I'll let you give the score first.
I gave Sydney an 8.5. He's not worth an 8.5. All right, here we go. We'll tally it up. We got an 8.2 on this one. Probably
Highest
brought
so
down
far.
by me. Here we go. Brian McFadden, who normally makes no sense on these comments, is making some sense right now. Don't listen to Sydney. His makeup is always crooked.
What?
That one I understand. Sorry, I shouldn't be picking on the elder. Exactly, Logan, because you don't want that. These kids think it's all good, fixes everything. It doesn't.
Logan here?
No, Logan's all upset.
Oh. Well, anyways, I love Cloudy Eyes. I think that's some of the coolest guitar work I've ever heard. That's like 4-part harmony with it. It's just unbelievable.
Is this a good guitar work as any Camel records?
Well,
It's different.
It's different. I don't like these comparison things. I don't. I never did. I never thought music should be competitive. I just play what I feel and I like what I hear and whatever.
All right, good. Wait a minute. Messin Webb, who's late.
He gave an 8.5. So did I, Webb. Good for you.
I'm going to take your 8.5 and put it in here because
It's going to raise it a little higher.
I'll raise it at 8.5 and call.
Now we've got an 8.23. Sydney, I gave myself a 10 out of 100. I look more homeless than Brian right now.
Oh my
Wow. That is quite a statement because I don't think anybody could look more homeless than Brian does, but I commend you if you were able to achieve that moment. When did my bed replace my bad replace my probably in the 90s. I stepped out for some grub. Okay.
Oh, those nutty 90s, man.
All right, what time is it? Oh, we got 10 minutes. I got an interview at 9.
Wait. Before we go on to the fourth album, I have to talk about the non-LP single that came out between Messin and Solar Fire.
Okay.
A song called Joybringer, one word, Joybringer. Non-LP single, late 1973. It charted all over. It was a hit single. Number 9 in the UK, number 20 in Ireland, 10 in New Zealand, and 93 in Australia. It's based on Gustav Holst's Australia.
I like that.
I'm trying to rush through everything. It's based on Gustav Holst's The Planets.
Yep.
Gustav Holst's Air allowed Manfred Mann's Earth Band to use part of Jupiter, the Bringer of Jollity, from the Planets suite into the single, and they were going to base the whole next album on Gustav Holst's The Planets, but then the Air said, no, you can't do that. So what the band had to do is from scratch, they made up their own spacey cosmic LP for the most part. So Joybringer, what happened there, it led to Solar Fire, their fourth LP.
Yeah, but I've got a fact you didn't probably know.
Uh-oh.
What is it?
When I bought the 8-track of this, Joybringer was on it.
It does have different track listings depending where you are.
I have the British LP, and it's not on it.
It's a bonus track now.
Now look at this. This looks cool. That's actually in the CD, but it came out in only the British LP. In America, this did not open up. It was not a gatefold.
No gatefold.
No gatefold. I have a new rule that if anybody has a gatefold, it should show it.
Excellent.
All
I want
right.
to go first because this means so much to me.
Oh, God.
This was the first album I ever got by these guys, and I was absolutely blown away how good this thing is. It's incredibly good. It's there's so many cool songs on here. It starts out with a Dylan song I never heard in my life, Father of Day, Father of Night. To this day, I don't know what that sounds like. To me, this is their song, the way they do it. This is the cover band of the universe. They do the best frickin' covers of anybody. Even, well, I love Yes, Every Little Thing by the Beatles, but this band is awesome at changing tunes from other people that most people, I didn't even hear of it, and then I just thought it was their song. When you buy an 8-track tape, I always say this, you get no information. In the beginning, Darkness, that's the one where he sounds like David Byron of Uriah Heep to me. That song sounds like Uriah Heep to me. I love it. And also there's a little connection there because Manfred Mann plays the Mini Moog solo on Uriah Heep July Morning. But anyways, I love this album. It's just so good. The song Solar Fire?
Oh, no.
They do it on a Mellotron. So I went to a lot of trouble to find that for everybody. And that's why I played it. But anyway, this is so great. And they put Joey Bringer on here as a bonus track. But like I said, on the A track, it wasn't a bonus track. It was part of the album, and it was sandwiched in there somewhere too. And you could probably go on Discogs and find out where it was. I didn't even think to do that, but this is a freaking 10. I love this album so
All
much.
right, 10.
It's the best that band has ever done as far as
10. All right, excellent. We got a 10 from Rand Kelly, which he normally likes everything, so you shouldn't be surprised. We're going to throw it to Cretin. Cretin, what's your thoughts on this record?
Okay, I'm going to go through the facts that I have fast. Came out November 30th, 1973. So 4 albums in 2 years. What a work ethic by this band. Phenomenal stuff, and they got better to me just about with every album. This was recorded at a different place, the Warehaus on Old Kent Road in London, England. 37 minutes long. Another label change in the UK. Now it's on Bronze, so they are on Uriah Heep's label at the time. Still on Polydor in America, produced by Manfred Mann and the Earth Band. And I wrote down, this is the LP where they got it all right, where they came into their own. And this is the first full prog album by Manfred Mann's Earth Band. You've got 7 songs. I wrote down slightly different track listing depending on the territory you were in. And like Rand said, Manfred Mann added the Mellotron to his keyboard arsenal for this record. More female backing vocals. You got a trombone player. Additional percussion by Peter Miles on In the Beginning Darkness. It hit number 96 in the US, number 96 also in Canada. Yet it's only certified silver, 60,000 plus in sales in the UK of all places. Design and photography by the infamous Finn Costello. Only one single from this album, the Dylan cover, Father of Day, Father of Night, came out Feb 74. They chopped it down to 3 minutes from a 10-minute song, egads. But it's still good. It's still listenable. I wrote down in my notes something that Rand said, undervalued, unheralded rhythm section in this band. So kudos to Colin Pattington and Chris Slade on this album especially. Prog Archives gives this album 4.01 out of 5, and they say excellent addition to any prog rock music collection. And many proggers think that Solar Fire is the peak and the pinnacle of Manfred Mann's career. Those are my notes.
What's your rating? What's your rating?
Oh, a 9. I gave this one a 9.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you because of all the keyboard sounds in the background.
I only did a little bit of vocal thing.
Calm down, Rand. So sensitive.
Well, I don't want to be irritating.
Oh, you went beyond irritating, so it's okay.
10 minutes ago.
10 minutes ago when you left to go do whatever the freaking shit you were doing.
I had to get a hint.
You had to get some hemp.
I had to get a hint. Blackberry. It's really good.
Oh, good God. Anyway, what's my thoughts on
product placement?
I think that this, if you're a prog fan, I'll keep it simple because we got shit happening. I think I would highly recommend this if you're into prog. I think that this probably is the pinnacle. I don't know how they could get much better than this record. It's very enjoyable, spacey moments, and you've got straightforward rock on here. It's a fantastic record. I'm with everybody else on here. I think it took some records to get Manfred Mann really tuned in, but I think they finally did it on Solar Fire. I didn't say Solar Flare, even though I think it should be called Solar Flare. Calling it Solar Fire. I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. Now, we haven't looked at any other records, so I'm judging this only on its own. So I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10.
Oh, yeah, we're on our road. We're
okay.
Davey's on the road.
What time is it? 6:56. Anybody else who hasn't weighed in on this album, do you want to give me your score if you have not weighed in on it yet?
Darkness, I think, could have been a single if they would have put it on FM. That's a killer tune.
This record's fantastic. I will give it that. I will almost say that this is a prog masterpiece. Rand?
Yeah, it's a prog masterpiece.
Okay, excellent.
Darkness, darkness.
Wait a minute. What? I can give this a 100 to boost the rating to a 10. Well, I don't think that's necessary, Sydney.
That's what they call fuzzy math.
Can we compare it to Rand's keyboards? No. We're not doing any more keyboard sounds.
You don't like it.
I don't like it. It drives me nuts.
I don't know why.
Mike's given this because it distracts. We're trying to run a professional show here, Rand. I don't need you showing off. You can do that with the web. Take it away, Rand.
I just
No,
had to time it
stop.
just right when we were talking about this album. I didn't do it before that.
Ryan has given it a 9 out of 10.
Good.
Cyclone by your command samples. Blah. I don't know what the hell that means.
I don't know what that means.
Anyway, so we're good. So, okay. So let's go back and let's calculate this. I'm sure this is our number one. This is coming in with a 9.2. The album before this, Messin, is coming in with an 8.2. The album before that, which I do believe was Magnified, and I didn't keep track of the other one. Magnified is coming in with a 7.6.
The first one was 7.25, I believe.
7.25. So if you're looking at it, 7.25, actually 7.7. Then we've got an 8.2, and we have a 9.2 with Solar Fire.
And I'm the only one that gave it a 10?
What, Solar Fire?
Yeah.
Yes.
Figures.
Well, it's a prog masterpiece.
It's like, to me, it's as good as Dark Side of the Moon. I mean, I don't have.
So anyway, if you're looking to get into the catalog of Manfred Mann's Earth Band, you can just keep going forward.
Like I did, yeah. Because when I bought this, I thought it was their first album because I had no clue what was going on.
Al, how do you even know what I'm doing with Danny? Does Sydney go to and spread everything that I'm doing on my channel to everybody else?
Danny Carey from Tool?
Yeah, Danny Carey from Tools, who I'm interviewing. I don't know who you guys are talking about. Rand is the only one with the correct rating. Is nothing sacred here in the warehouse? I don't think so.
We don't do correct here. It's just whatever people like.
Connections. Well, everybody calm down. Everything's fine. Because Danny is a close friend. Why wouldn't she know? I don't know who your friends are. I really don't care. But I appreciate it. Yeah, Sid, Genesis is great just because Peter. Oh, no. The best Genesis is without Peter Gabriel, kids.
No,
anyway,
it's not.
Yeah. It is.
Opinion, but I don't agree with
No,
it.
my opinion's the only one that counts, Rand.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Peter Gabriel, all that noodling and dressed like a damn flower. Come on. Sydney, I love you. I'm just giving you crap. That's because I love you so much, Sydney. That's why I can give you crap. My friends get out after parole and whoa! What? Anyway, I have to go interview Danny from Tool, so I got to go. Grant needs zipper hoodies, not pullovers.
Okay, so the next show is going to be the next 4 albums.
If there is one, there might not be another one. This might be it. Didn't care how he looks now. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, kids, we got to go. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank Cretin. I want to thank Rand Kelly.
Okay.
I've got things to do. I've got an interview with the drummer from Tool coming up, and we're going to talk about Rand on the whole show. So stay tuned for that. No, Rand, this thing with Rand, you people need to calm down with Rand. You build up his ego, he's going to go crazy. All right, cool. Anyway, gentlemen, thank you.
Good night,
Cretin,
everybody.
as always a professional. Rand, not so much. All right, everybody, we will see you I don't know what, but things are happening. We'll see everybody.
Tomorrow we're doing Contrarians top 10 yes songs.
Oh God.
Nice.
I promise I won't play any music on that.
And don't get up in the middle of it and go to the toilet. All right, everybody. We'll see you. Keep it clean.
Bye-bye.
Jesus.
Bye.
Freaking train wreck. All right, bye.